The year is 1973. A shadow falls over America. It is the shadow of scarcity. An oil embargo grips the world. The flow of fuel slows to a trickle. Suddenly, a simple act becomes a daily struggle. The act of filling a car with gasoline. Long lines of vehicles snake for blocks, sometimes for miles. People wait for hours, their engines off, their patience thin. Tempers flare in the hot sun. The gas station, once freedom, now anxiety. A stark reminder of a nation's vulnerability. The crisis changes the rhythm of life. The cost of fuel doubles, then triples. Families must choose between driving to work and buying groceries. The gas guzzlers of a carefree time fade. America, built on the open road, now closing. In desperation, people search for a savior, any solution. They dream of escape from the tyranny of the pump. Leaders preach conservation. Promises feel distant until a whisper becomes a chorus, a revolutionary vehicle. A bright headlight in the fog. Its name is the Dale, an answer to a prayer. The Dale did not look like any other car on the road, an object of pure futurism. A stark departure from the heavy steel of Detroit. It had only 3 wheels, 1 in the front, 2 in the back. Not just for show, the shape was the key to efficiency. Fewer wheels meant less weight, less friction. Its rigid, rocket-dine plastic body, claimed stronger than steel, promised lightness and safety. Low to the ground, sharp, angular lines, like a wedge cutting air. Most prototypes wore brilliant, optimistic yellow. It did not blend in. It was a statement. Audacious specs, under 1,000 pounds, slippery aerodynamics, and a staggering 70 miles per gallon. Under $2,000, a fraction of a family sedan. An efficient car within reach. Not a luxury for the rich, but a people's car for those hit hardest. The marketing was brilliant, tapping fear and desire. The Dale wasn't just a car, it was independence. And at its helm stood a larger-than-life figure. The voice of the Dale was Geraldine Elizabeth Carmichael. Liz was a towering figure, physically and in presence. A master storyteller, calm, deep, unwavering confidence. She said she was a widow, a mother of 5, a farm girl from Indiana with an engineering degree. A self-made woman who knew ordinary struggles, her story as compelling as her car. She owned the airwaves, impeccably dressed, in command of facts. She painted a future and made complex engineering sound simple. A massive factory, thousands of jobs, America back in the driver's seat, investors mesmerized, dealers mesmerized, the public mesmerized. Skipping tradition, they sold pre-orders and franchises. Millions flowed before a single car was delivered. Glossy promises of freedom and safety for families. The Encino office roared. She held court and wooed the powerful. For a moment, she convinced America that a miracle was around the corner. As the legend grew, so did the questions. Journalists and industry experts looked closer. They wanted to see the miracle. Lift the hood, understand it all. Straight answers were scarce, test drives delayed, denied, prototypes shown only under tight control. The car would roll, move a short distance, never a true test. A reporter named Dick Carlson pushed harder. His team gained access to a prototype. What they found was shocking. An incomplete chassis, a hollow shell. No real engine for promised speeds, just a small lawnmower engine to make it roll. A fraud. The revelation aired nationwide. The bright yellow miracle was a prop. Other prototypes were incomplete. Fiberglass bodies, no mechanics, sandbags for fake stability. Stronger than steel? Flimsy. 70 mpg? It could barely move. Reporters and regulators dug in, millions shuffled, salaries and personal expenses, no real factory, skeleton crew. It looked like a sophisticated, massive deception. With the fraud exposed, law enforcement moved in. State investigators and LAPD raided HQ, grabbing documents, financials, the last prototypes. The picture? A deliberate scheme. Warrants for Liz Carmichael and top executives. The dream was over. But Liz would not be easily caught. As the walls closed in, she vanished. Using aliases and disguises, she went on the run, eluding a nationwide manhunt. The entrepreneur who captivated a nation was now a fugitive. Front-page news. Investigators uncovered a deeper secret. Liz Carmichael was not who she seemed. Fingerprints tied her to Jerry Dean Michael, wanted since 1961 for counterfeiting. He had lived as a woman for years, building a new identity to escape the past. The chase ended in April 1975, arrested in Miami. The hunt was over. She was brought back in handcuffs. The story moved to a courtroom. The trial of Liz Carmichael was a media sensation. Every detail dragged into the light. Prosecutors piled evidence high. Hollow prototypes. Roughly $3 million taken from hopeful investors and dealers. Broken promises, a web of lies, and a charismatic leader selling a dream. She maintained innocence. She insisted the deal was viable, sabotaged by the auto industry and a hostile press. She argued fiercely, but the evidence was overwhelming. In 1977, she was convicted of grand theft, conspiracy, and securities fraud. Out on bail, she vanished again, recaptured in 1989. The deal never went into production, now a relic in photos and newsreels, a classic case study, and a warning about persuasive narratives. Hope is easily manipulated in uncertain times. Too good to be true often is. What do we desire more, the hard, complicated truth, or a beautiful lie that gives us hope?